Hi, good morning, and welcome to another episode of the Probably Unemployed podcast. I'm your host, John, and he is also John.
Hey, good morning.
And we're here to do episode 3 today. Today we're going to mix it up a little bit, and we're going to talk about movies instead this time. We're going to go over movies that we loved, movies that we hated, and movie scenes that we hated. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna talk about movies that I really enjoyed. John's gonna talk about movies that he hated.
Okay.
And,
yeah, we'll just go over your list first because you actually compiled one and I fucked off and didn't do anything, any research. So.
Okay, I mean, I didn't put like crazy effort into it, but just off the top of my head, what I was thinking of. So okay, let's go through my list first. Okay, first one on my list. Movie that I really enjoyed was 8 Mile.
Oh yeah.
Eminem's 8 Mile, yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I'm a really big fan of Eminem, and
Okay.
it's kind of like the story of the underdog. Like, nobody really took him seriously. And
Story about racism and how white people can overcome. I feel you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now.
One step at a time, brother.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know. Like, I get really pumped. Like, have you seen that movie?
No. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I don't think I've seen it all in one sitting.
The last scene, the final rap battle. Like, oh man, dude. Like.
Yeah, the guy who eventually became that Falcon guy in Marvel movies.
Is that?
That's the rapper.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, no, I didn't know
He's
that.
a shitty rapper and a shitty superhero.
Wait, what does Falcon do?
I don't know. He does Falcon things.
Like,
He flies and
throws
shits on
people?
people. And then, the shit hits you and oh, what the fuck? And it's like a fucking grown black man in the sky. I'm like, what the fuck, Falcon? How about you kidnap people instead of just shit on people? Come on, dude.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Number two for me. I don't know what to say about that. Okay. Deadpool 2.
Oh, that's a good one. Not as good as the first one, though.
I don't know. I feel like...
No, you're wrong, then, because the first one was so much better.
I thought number 2 was so much funnier. Like, number 1's good.
The number 1 was good because it was unexpected how good it is. Kind of like how the first Guardians of the Galaxy was.
Okay.
Like, the second Guardians of the Galaxy was really good.
Yeah.
But the first one's so much better because you went to that movie, like, oh, sure, fuck, I'll go to Guardians of the Galaxy. Boom, it was great.
Well, I had no impression of what Deadpool was going to be like, though.
I thought it was going to fucking suck because Ryan Reynolds movies, most of them suck.
Oh, I love Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, everyone loves Ryan Reynolds. But some of his movies suck. Just like Will Smith.
Like, I thought, like, well, I didn't know what Deadpool was because I don't follow Marvel at all. So,
Right.
like, everybody was so hyped about Deadpool, and I'm like, who the fuck is Deadpool? Like, what does he do? So...
Just doesn't die.
So that's why I had no, like, impression of what the movie was going to be like. But
Yeah, me neither, so...
I thought number 2 was, like, just, like, gold, like, comedic gold, like, everything.
Nah, it was just too forced. I think some of it was forced.
Mm.
Some of it was forced. Like, some of it wasn't
Like
needed.
humor? Some of the humor was forced?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was, like, dying at every scene.
Were you high?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought it was a funny movie. Okay.
Like, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the first one was better.
All right, number 3. I don't think you've seen this one. Southpaw.
Southpaw? Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal on the worst accent of a fucked up fighter since Rocky, I guess. Adrian.
Oh yeah. But that is Sylvester Stallone's accent though.
Well,
But yeah,
I guess so.
I know what you mean. Like he like try to sound like he was from the streets.
it just I couldn't.
But that movie was directed by Eminem.
It wasn't directed by Eminem.
Yeah,
Southpaw?
Yeah.
What? No way.
Look it up. It was
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, he directed it.
No wonder why it sucked.
Why do you think? No, what? Every scene was just like another emotional blow. Like his wife dies.
Fucking dude, Southpaw director Antoine Fuqua. The
Okay,
fuck
but-
you talking about?
Okay, but he produced it. You know what? I'm
It's
gonna look
completely different.
it up. What's the difference? Okay, he's not a director.
A producer is like he paid money to do the fucking movie. Like he brought up the funds so they could
Okay,
produce
and he
it.
had the concept.
And the director is actually on set fucking telling people, no, I need you more emotion here. You look more afraid here. You crouch down so I get an angle of your ass here. You know?
Yeah.
You know, that's what the
Okay,
director
well,
does.
and then-
Producer just fucking like, hey, sure. Southpaw producers. No, dude, he's not even on here. Antoine Fuqua, Todd Black, Steve Tisch, Jason Blumenthal, Alan Ritchie, Peter Ritchie. There's no Eminem listed here, bro.
What? I thought it was produced
Are you
by-
sure you were talking about the same movie?
Okay, well, no, it doesn't. Okay, but it says he was supposed to star in the role, but it went to Jake Gyllenhaal. I was totally under the impression that it was produced by Eminem.
Sure wasn't.
I guess it was just that he only was about to star in it. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it, like, all the producers, you know. Who's Antoine?
Fuqua.
Film director. Okay.
Need to stop all these French people getting our jobs.
Oh, God.
Come over here,
What are you
director.
talking about? Is that a problem? French immigration?
No, I just said French because the last name, and I can't say that black people are taking our jobs because he's a black man.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fucked up. So I just said the French.
Okay, well, yeah. Anyway, Southpaw is really good. Like, it's like super dramatic. Every scene is just like another like what the fuck moment. I don't think it got that much popularity because it was kind of like the stereotypical underdog boxer, like kind of like Rocky, just done a different way. I think that's why like
I think all boxing movies suck. You know why? Because MMA's better.
MMA. Oh, okay. I haven't actually really seen boxing movies. Except
Every MMA fighter could beat a boxer's ass. Maybe different in heavyweight because the heavyweight mixed martial arts in the UFC mostly do striking, so maybe they might have a shot. But with the current champion of Daniel Cormier, no, they would all fucking lose. So I can't take any boxing match seriously because they're not real fighters. Because they can't kick, they can't use their elbows.
Man, you get way too.
They can't
deep into
grappling. They can't do any grappling, and they can't even hit you. They can only hit you from certain angles. They have to be right in front of you. So not only have you limited all your weapons of your body, you've also limited angles, which is incredible. When some of them will go like 50-0 because that's so limited that they can still not be defeated. That's an incredible talent for a sport. Like LeBron James can dunk the fuck out of a ball. But, you know, who's going to beat LeBron's ass? John Jones Bones. John Jones Bones, bro.
Dude, oh my god, okay.
So all boxing movies are trash.
Alright.
There's not a good boxing movie because it's all trash.
I'm sorry that I brought up boxing movies. This sounds very personal to you.
I'm just saying, man, if you want to watch boxing for, like, the pure entertainment of a good sport, that's cool. But don't, like, make a movie like this guy's some type of fighter. Because he's not.
Okay.
He just gets hit in the face repeatedly. Doesn't know how to do a proper double leg takedown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm feeling you.
Alright. Next movie?
Okay, yeah.
I feel like I'm just tearing apart your movies.
Yeah. I don't know how to react to that. You know? Okay, you know, let's see.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you know,
say-
let's see.
I'm gonna say one that I really enjoyed, and I'm probably gonna say this one just to trigger you.
Okay. Oh, what is it? Oh, you lying? Is you didn't really enjoy it, or?
No, I really did enjoy
Oh,
it.
okay,
but
okay.
I know that you were probably gonna shit on it.
Oh, okay,
I
probably.
enjoyed I Am Legend.
No, I like that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Without like saying like Will Smith, like you don't like his acting, his movies.
No, he's Will Smith in all of his movies, but Will Smith is good in some movies. Being Will Smith in a movie, I don't mind him being Will Smith. But when he's trying to like do concussion and he's a South African doctor trying to prevent the NFL for not getting sued, you don't know the truth.
What is that? What movie is that?
Concussion, motherfucker.
The movie's called Concussion.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I've never.
So when he tries to act, I'm like, ugh.
So when he
Stop.
tries to be another character other than himself,
Yeah, just stop.
he's kind of a character just in his personality. Like,
Well, that's why we all love him,
yeah.
right?
I get. Okay, so you're saying like he tries to like.
When he actually acts, I'm fucking terrified for his career. You know what I mean? I want him to succeed so much, but when he does stuff like that, I'm like, stop.
You like James Franco?
No.
Really?
I never been like, I thought he was a really good actor. I don't give a fuck that some girl got jaded because they had sex and he never called her again.
Did that happen?
Yeah, it was like a Me Too thing that she like, she said like, well, James Franco took advantage of her, but he's James Franco. He's really good looking. He slept with you. You didn't get a call back from him, so now you're mad. So now you got to ruin his career. All right, that's cool.
Okay.
Hey, don't get it twisted. I know that there's some legitimate terrible people out there, like
Right.
that Harvey guy. He's a fucking tool.
Fucking,
But fucking James Franco just having a one night stand with a chick and then fucking not calling her back because he's fucking James motherfucking Franco.
What's your favorite James Franco movie?
What's my favorite James Franco movie?
Yeah.
Do I have one? 48 Hours? Or 72? Or no, 157 Hours? You know the one when he's trapped in the rock?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That's all right.
147 hours?
Some bullshit like that.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen that.
That was alright.
I love This Is the End, where they all just basically play themselves.
Right. And doesn't Jonah Hill get like fucked by a dog or something?
By a demon.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So, alright, that's my list. I mean, I didn't really make a long one.
Oh, really?
Alright, so now tell me about movies that you hated.
I can go with some that I loved. I loved Rush Hour, the first Rush Hour.
I haven't seen any of them.
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Fa, 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 fa. Fucking Jackie Chan goes in there and beats people up. Fa, fa, fa. Chris Tucker's like, oh my god. Jackie. You know what I mean? It's great.
Okay.
That's the only movie that I can consistently watch, no problem. Moneyball with Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker was the shit back in the day. His stand-up special on fucking Netflix is garbage though. Poor man. John Drumate just came into the door,
Yeah.
and she is now going to her room.
Okay. Anyway.
I hated the last Star Wars.
Which one? The spinoff? Or
No, not the spinoff. Well, I didn't even watch the spinoff because I was so pissed that they fucked up that one movie, the Star Wars prequel, or no, one of the new Star Wars. That I didn't go see Han Solo because I was like, nah, fuck it, nah, fuck them. So
I haven't really followed the franchise after, like, they rebooted it, but I did watch the Solo movie.
yeah, like I'm not a big fan of like Star Wars or whatever, but that movie was just so terrible. Like I went saw the first rebooted one. I was like, wow, this is great. And then I saw like the second one out of the series, and it's like, as not a big fan, but I saw the movies. I'm like, you kind of like ruined Star Wars. You know?
Yeah.
It was like I like walked out and I was like, I don't think I liked that. You know what I mean?
Feel like you were violated?
No,
Like-
it was like I went in there. I was like, oh man, I can't wait. Star Wars 2? Fuck,
Like, you were
dude, this
just
is gonna
so
be great.
disappointed?
And then like I went in there and then I was like watching this fucking revolving door of garbage. And then I like came out and I'm like, I think that sucked.
Like, yeah, you just
Like, I was
picture you,
surprised.
standing outside the AMC, like, I think that was awful. Like, you had to like stop walking just to like develop that opinion.
Yeah.
Um,
Blade Runner 2049 was amazing. And like nobody fucking
it.
saw it.
No.
Blade Runner 2049 was
Is that
great.
like the year it takes place? 2049?
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does it take place in the future?
Yeah, it's like a cyberpunkish kind of film. Not really, but have you ever seen the original Blade Runner?
No.
All right.
I don't really know, like, what is it about?
It's these artificial humans right? Or like robots or something like that. But they have like a predetermined time. They're pretty much the new slaves, right?
Okay.
And then there's this Blade Runner. The Blade Runner is like a cop that goes down and hunts down rogue, fucking clones or whatever the fuck they're called.
Did you watch the RoboCop reboot?
No. RoboCop. I'm almost saying RoboCuck,
RoboCop.
but it's RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? I don't want to watch that shit. If it's not Sylvester Stallone, then was that the one?
Was Sylvester Stallone in the first one? Was he the actor in the first one?
No, he did something similar though. But he did. I don't think it was RoboCop though.
No, he definitely wasn't. I don't think it was. No, he definitely wasn't the
No.
star of the first one.
No, he definitely wasn't in RoboCop, but.
Okay. Anyway, where are we going? Okay, look, I'm gonna give you my list of
Blade Runner was dope though.
movie scenes that I hated.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Judge Dredd. There we go. It was Judge Dredd, not Sylvester Stallone. Was Judge Dredd. If it wasn't Sylvester Stallone, that movie would suck dick.
Have you seen Get Out?
No.
Have you seen Cabin in the Woods?
I have.
I hated that.
What scene? The last scene?
Yeah.
Why?
You
I felt like it was so refreshing from like regular horror movies. It's like.
No. Okay. Look, the whole movie was.
Well, they just like, oh, I'm not gonna sacrifice myself.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna sacrifice myself. But I'm just gonna let the whole world die, and he's gonna die anyway. So why would he not do that?
Cause fuck it, man. Some people just want to see the world burn.
Honestly, I feel like you'd make that decision.
Yeah, like I'm
Don't
not sacrificing
me.
myself. Fuck these people.
Yeah. And
You
then
know?
you're just gonna let the whole world...
So fucking Sarah at fucking marketing can continue making posters about pie at McDonald's, bro. Oh, guess what? New apple pie, $2.99 at McDonald's.
Sounds like you're talking about like an ex-girlfriend that you really fucking
Undertone, underscore, like only at select locations. So you actually go there and like, hey, where's the pie? Oh, I'm sorry, that's only on fucking 31st and Elm. What? Where's that? Oh, it's in Colorado. The fuck? We're here in California. Why do you have a marketing campaign for shit in Colorado? Because you're lying, you motherfuckers.
Dude, stop. Okay, I just...
You want me to go to McDonald's for the pie? It's not there. But guess what? I'm here. I might as well get the fucking Big Mac.
Full...
The only people who get the fucking pie are fucking 31st and Elm in fucking Colorado.
I just asked if you'd seen Cabin in the Woods. I'm sorry.
So why the fuck would I sacrifice myself for that? No, it's all going to hell,
about
dude.
to get sacrificed for the greater good of man, and you think about Sarah and marketing for like what, BuzzFeed or something?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
fucking
Nah.
hate Sarah. Let the world die.
No, I'm not sacrificing myself for that.
Okay, all right.
Nope. Fuck no.
Have you seen 50 Shades of Grey?
No, I
The
haven't.
first one?
I haven't seen any. I heard it was all garbage.
Yeah. Okay, have you seen Pitch Perfect?
I have.
The first one?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So I'm going to talk about that one for a second. Okay, there's a scene.
What scene could you possibly hate in Pitch Perfect?
Oh, did you love that movie? Did you really enjoy that? That was a good movie for you? That was a chick flick.
Dude, what the fuck's wrong with you?
What?
It's a perfect movie.
Okay, look.
Pitch
okay.
Perfect, to
Is
be
it the
exact.
scene? Okay, the scene really bothers me. Do you remember the scene whenever the main character is talking to this guy, and she's talking about how she doesn't like movies?
Okay.
And then she's like, and he's like, oh, you didn't like the Star Wars movies? And she's like, no, it was so predictable. And he's like, what do you mean? And she's like, oh, well, I knew like Darth Vader was Luke's father. And she's like, and he's like, oh, how did you know? And she's like, well, Vader in German means father. That's the scene I fucking hated. You know why I hate that scene? Because that's not the word for father in German.
Vater?
Vater. Vater, V-A-T-E-R, and the F is pronounced and the V is pronounced as an F. It's Vater, and that's what the German word for father is. And this dumb bitch is gonna act like she knows German.
It's not her fault. She's an actress.
Vader,
That was the line.
Vader means like father in some other language. I forget which language it is, but it's not German.
Maybe it's derived from a German branch.
Why are you defending her? Like,
why are you getting angry at fucking linguistics?
because she was trying to act like she was like all smart.
What's a great line is there's a stupid movie where Paul Rudd in it, and I don't remember any other scene, but he goes to get some coffee at Starbucks. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look it up now. But I don't know the scene, but it's like he's telling this chick she's stupid in 3 languages.
Oh really? That sounds really funny.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd seems like a wholesome guy. No, I mean I liked Pitch Perfect. It's just that scene bugged me because I knew that.
Here we go.
Vader
Right here.
wasn't
This is it.
Okay, don't play. Okay, yeah, just.
I'm just gonna play it.
Okay.
We're not gonna get monetized. We don't make any money off this shit.
Yeah, just put it up to the mic.
1 second. We're on
What's the movie called?
yeah, I don't know. This might be
Good
completely
morning.
wrong.
Can I take your order? Can I get a tall chai?
Can I see
Got
it?
a large black coffee.
A what?
Large black coffee.
Do you mean a venti?
No, I mean a large.
He means a venti. Yeah, the biggest one you got. Venti is large.
No, venti is 20.
Danny.
Oh, I've seen this.
Large is large.
This scene.
In fact, tall is large, and grande is Spanish for large. Venti's the only one that doesn't mean large. It's also the only one that's Italian. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
Look, Dick. Venti is a large coffee.
Really? Says who? Fellini?
How much is that? Here's a 10.
Do you accept lira, or is it all
You know
euros?
what? Just keep the change. Jesus, Dan, you know what they call sizes here. You know what? You've been picking fights with everybody. The girl at the party.
She said ASAP.
ASAP. Oh, I'm sorry.
Role
Good morning.
models. Role models.
Role models?
Yeah.
Dude, that. Oh my.
Role
God.
Models is a good movie. Fucking that's. I hate people who work at Starbucks. They're too happy to be working at a shitty coffee house.
I like Starbucks.
Hey, it's okay. You also wear shitty tank tops, but you don't have good values or morals.
What
Or good
coffee
decision-making
shops do you like?
skills.
You like Dunkin' Donuts?
No, bro. There are like nice, considerably nicer coffee joints than Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Considerably. It's
this
unlike-
is a Paul Rudd movie that I really enjoyed. You seen this one?
No.
How about my exquisite erection, huh? Eva, what do you think? You like my exquisite erection?
Is that the one when they like fucking doing like an open relationship thing?
Yeah.
What do you think, Eva? Yeah? You gonna take it? You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick, huh? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick. Oh, and I'm fixing this to fuck you. Fuck you.
That's not. I don't think this is that old. Paul Rudd has like.
Get it all up in your vag.
Just
Get it up in your vag with my dick. With my dick. Gonna put it in with my dick. I'm gonna put my dick in.
just keeping on going.
Put my dick in. What's up, man? Hey, man. What's up?
I forget the name of that movie.
Does
but,
it not say on the clip?
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my god, dude. I don't think I've actually seen the movie from like start to finish, but that scene, dude, that scene kills me. Like,
Yeah.
apparently he had to keep redoing that scene because he kept making himself laugh. Because he's like, he just went into like this really weird Southern voice,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna put my dick in, and then at the end he sounds very flamboyant, like I'm gonna put my dick in. Dear Lord, oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay, have you seen the 6th Fast and Furious movie?
Probably.
Um,
Was that the one after Paul Walker?
No, before. It was
Before?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He died in the making of the 7th one.
Sure.
But, okay. So the
He didn't die during the making. He died in a car accident, completely not associated
no,
with
I'm
him.
saying in the middle of the movie, that's when he got killed.
Right. I was just wanting to make sure that the Fast and Furious production company did not harm Paul Walker in any way.
Oh no, I don't think that. Okay, so there's a scene.
His best friend, who drove a really fast car and was a professional race car driver, killed him because he ran into a fucking some shit.
Like a light pole or something.
Yeah, and they set on fire. So fuck that guy who took a shining light out of this earth.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So there's a scene that I really didn't like. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was like towards the end of the movie, they're fighting on this aircraft that's like taking off.
Yeah.
It's like in the middle of taking off, and they're just like fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this fight lasts for like fucking like 10 minutes or something. And like during me watching it, I was like, dude, how fucking long is that runway? Because I swear this plane's gone at least a mile without taking off. And I'm like,
I remember what you're talking about.
runways are not that long. And it was just like, I get it, like it's a movie, you know, but it was just like so unrealistic that it was like, dude, this plane would have taken off by now. Like
Right.
this plane went like a mile for you guys to just keep fighting. Like, what is it doing? Is it just like doing circles around the landing strip?
I always think like maybe like they're doing it by different like vantage points, so that's why it seems so long. Like, oh, with this character now, it's this character's vantage point, and it's all during the exact same moment. It's just different people's perspectives back to back. But remembering that, I don't think it was.
I can't. Yeah, I don't think. I know what you're saying,
like
but
that.
I don't
It was
think
just
it
like
was.
yeah,
that.
it was kind of. I remember that was like, wow, that was a pretty long.
Did you have the same thought? Like,
I had the same feeling.
Like, I know what you're saying, but I don't think it was directed like that. I think it literally just made it look
Right.
like the landing strip was like a mile.
Right. Then you know what also really sucked? It's not a movie, but it was it's as long as a movie. Like the Game of Thrones ending.
Oh my god, yeah. Apparently, I never watched Game of Thrones, but I've been hearing on Facebook that it like was a huge disappointment.
Yeah, it was such a disappointment. And you know, it was like such a disappointment. There were like all these people like having a petition to remake the 8th season.
They're not gonna remake.
They're not going to do it.
Like,
they're not.
Are you serious? Like,
No, they're just doing it. People are just doing that just to show their displeasure.
show their displeasure, yeah.
But then like the actors came out and said like, yeah, we don't give a fuck what the fans think. You know, we worked really hard on it. The producers, the writers, and everybody worked really hard on it. I'm gonna say fuck the actors.
They're not servants to the fans.
I don't care. Fuck them. You know, you guys like, you know, they all said like we worked really hard on this. I'm like, well, you worked really hard on it on a piece of garbage for 11 months. Kit Harington, Sophie Turner.
Was
Fuck
it not
you
good
guys.
at all? Like,
No, look, there were like some good episodes. Like I think
no, I know, but like the
there's
last
like a
episode-
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That episode was bomb. It was such a good episode. I was like, oh fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because Game of Thrones, there's like some build up for it. You know what I mean? So it was like the first couple episodes, like, oh, well, they had all set it up, and then this episode was like, was just such a really good episode. And then like the fight, the battle for Winterfell was such a disappointment too. It's like it ended in such a way, like, what? Why? You know?
Is that the last episode, the Battle for Winterfell?
No, that's like the mid-season finale or whatever. But then they go off and do it again. It's like another, like the last episode. So I was like, why like this? You know, whatever.
How long has it been on? It's been on for like almost a decade, right?
It's been like there's 8 seasons. It's been on for like it's a 10-year time span because they took a couple of years off between 7 and 8. So they had plenty of time to like not fuck this up. You know what I mean? And like I feel like some of them like did it just so
Isn't
that they
it
can.
based off of already written books though?
No, not all of them because it's a series by George R.R. Martin,
Right.
but he didn't finish the books yet. So like the last
Oh.
couple seasons weren't as great.
They were kind of just winging it.
Not maybe, I don't know, but I just know like there was a legitimate drop off of the quality when it came from
Just
after
straight
the books.
movies. Yeah.
So they had a lot of notes from the actual author, so you know, honestly it was
Yeah.
like when I watched it I felt empty inside. Like you know what I mean? Like I've broken up relationships and felt really
you
bad.
just felt like
But this like shattered me.
like you
know what I
invested
mean?
so much time in a show that
Yeah,
turned out to
this
suck.
legitimately shattered me. I went on it was late at night, so I took a long drive. Took a lot.
You had to take a drive to
In
let
silence. I wasn't playing any music or any radio. It was just me and the
it
road, bro.
bothered you that much.
It was just me and the road and my thoughts. Yep.
Yeah, I can just see you in your apartment, like you finish the episode. I gotta take a drive. I can't.
Yeah, it was
just-
bad.
I can't
It was
deal
bad.
with this. I can't be around my
No,
TV right now.
I couldn't do the Game of Thrones thing. Nope. Really fucked me up.
I mean, I think I saw like one positive comment on my Facebook about it. Like, oh,
Really?
okay, like the movie ended. Like, finally we know what happened. I mean, but more times than not, I've seen people. They're just like, dude, I'm completely let down. I actually saw your status where you posted it. Like, you were like, I wish I hadn't invested like 9 years of my life into this.
Yeah, no. I definitely wish that I didn't do that. Like, I would have much rather have never have watched it if I knew it was gonna end like that. So,
Mm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really watched too many TV shows, but the ones I have watched, I'm pretty satisfied with. Like, I really liked The Office, and Parks and Recreation, Breaking Bad.
Parks and Recreation, yeah, really good.
I think The Office was better than Parks and Rec.
I like Park and Rec's better.
I don't know.
Strong female leads. What you
It
gotta
just doesn't
keep in
feel like it has like the humor that The Office had. Like The Office was so cringy and funny. Like,
You had something against strong female leads?
No, I love Amy Poehler.
Okay. Like, how much? Are we talking about weird amount? Or?
No, like I used to watch like her SNL videos back when she was a
Oh,
cast
yeah?
member.
She's definitely the ugliest SNL cast member ever. Except that other ugly chick. Jesus, she's ugly.
You like Tina Fey?
Tina Fey, she's alright.
She's hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah. Her and Amy have like a really
Good relationship,
dynamic.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever watch Breaking Bad?
No, I watched a
Yeah.
couple episodes. I never could get into it.
Oh man.
Like, some people say, like, you just need to watch it some more. I'm like,
Honestly, no.
Okay.
Like I never got into like I was. I remember I was hanging out with a friend who just was really plugging Breaking Bad to me, and she was like, "Look, just watch the first episode." That's all I'm asking. So like we sat down and we watched the first episode. To me, I was hooked right in.
really?
Yeah, I
I
watched the
wasn't.
first episode and then I'm like, all right, let's watch the second one. And
Like,
then,
I come from, like, a place where, like, you know, white, trashy people do drugs and sell drugs, you know. Not interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was like.
And maybe there's more to it. You know, I need to give it more of a chance, but nah.
Okay. So let's see. Do you watch Rick and Morty?
Oh, I love Rick and Morty.
I feel like you'd love Rick and Morty. Yeah.
Yeah.
The show's really good. It's like really like witty humor. It's not just like stupid humor. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that show's like it's funny, and then like some episodes are extremely like fucked up, like the one where they like fuck up their dimension and they have to go to another one and live. And
Yeah, that's
dude,
great.
like oh my god,
That's awesome.
it's like who thinks of this? Or like the one where they have to go inside their spaceship to like
Hmm.
fix the battery, and the spaceship's keeping the summer girl safe, and it's a scene like this. The ship is like mocking her, and it's like that's you. That's how you sound. Yeah, I was definitely not disappointed to watch Rick and Morty. Like, they're hilarious. Fucking, what else have I seen? I mean, I usually keep up with South Park. I don't know if you like.
No,
Like
I've never been a fan of South Park.
Really?
No.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I was gonna. Oh yeah, I'm not done with my movie scenes. Okay. So, all right. I'm just gonna talk about the 50 Shades of Grey one, even though you haven't seen.
Okay.
All right. First of all, I don't even like. I never watched the book. I mean, I never watched. I never read the book, so you know, obviously, I don't know what they did or didn't include in the movie.
I heard the book sucked too,
Everyone said the movie was not as good as the book,
which
but,
is incredible because people said the book sucked. It was just raunchy fucking debauchers.
honestly.
If it was popular.
Honestly, like, this movie was not. I don't understand how, like, the behavior that Kristen Grey has is a behavior that women find sexy. Because, honestly, when I watched the movie, the guy just seemed like a straight up, like, psychopath. Very, very controlling. And, like, you know, he makes her sign, like, this agreement, and it has all these terms that she has to follow to
Does
be
she
his-
get paid?
No.
The fuck?
It's just like a submissive and dominant like relationship, you know. It's like this weird like thing that he feels like he has to have in his life. And
Does he love her?
yeah, I guess. I mean, they made 2 other movies after this, but anyway, so there's a scene. So like he's extremely overbearing. One of the things, one of the terms of the contract is like she can't consume alcohol. And okay, so that I'm telling you that for later. So there's a scene. It's actually 2 scenes because they tie in. But there's a scene where like she's having dinner with him and like some members of her family, I think, and she talks about how she's gonna go fly and visit her mother in like another state.
Yeah.
And then he like goes and like talks to her privately, and he's like, "Why didn't you tell me about this?" And she's like, "Well, I don't think I need your permission to like go see my mother." And then he's like, he grabs her and he's like, "Oh, you know, you're mine. You understand? You're all mine." And I'm like, "Yo, like he's gonna kill you." Like it was really creepy to me. Like, and then so next like follow up scene, she goes out and visits her mom. She's at some place having like a Cosmo with her, like a mixed drink.
Right.
She finishes it, like the waiter takes it and brings out another one, and then she gets a text on her phone from him, and he says, "Wow, really? Another Cosmo?" And then she's like, "Oh my god, Mom, he's here." And turns out like homie like flew out there on his like private helicopter or plane or whatever, and just stalked her. Like he followed her to where her mom was, and in the scene she's totally okay with it. And, like the mom's like, "Oh, I'll let you two have your fun," and then they go out and they do like these fun activities, and I'm like, no, like dude, if I was a girl and that happened to me, like that would scare the fuck out of me. Like he followed you.
Maybe you're not a strong-willed woman.
No, dude, that's psychotic behavior. That's very obsessive, and I didn't understand why that was.
Look, I don't get it. You know, I can see it happening though. Like I've met some very submissive women. You know.
That just really enjoy that type of behavior.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that kind of because I don't know.
That's extreme.
But I know some women are like extremely submissive.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
they don't want to do shit.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I get that, but I mean,
but and then like I feel like if someone like that met someone like that, you know, maybe it would not be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
like you know, they just like it may seem weird, and maybe some women are into that. But I don't know, because maybe they take it to an extreme that is great. I never watched the movie, so I don't.
Yeah,
but I can see why you
see where I'm coming from.
Yeah, there's people out there that like getting shit on.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's not so much about that. I mean, I was
shit and pissed on. So I can't not think that being a little bit wanting to be controlled like that, you know what I mean,
would be desirable to some women.
Yeah, wouldn't be. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, he really loves me. He's willing to fucking. Like, there's this joke, I think it's the fat chick. What's her name? The blonde fat chick? God, the one everyone hates. Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer, yeah.
And she was like, you know, if I get killed by a serial killer, I'm like, I'm still cool with it, because I was chosen.
Oh, my God.
You know? I was picked out. He wanted me.
I was chosen. It's actually funny.
Yeah, I think it's her.
Like, aw, he picked me.
Yeah, so...
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying, some of them might feel that way. But honestly, it's still kind of crazy, but people like getting shit on, so I can imagine someone wanting something like that, just because of all the craziness out there.
And then, what was it? Okay, Get Out. Yeah, I was going to talk about so Get Out's basically like, if you don't know, do you know the plot?
Yeah, it's like a family. Oh, no, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, some guy coming to this white woman's fucking parents' family, and then when he gets, like, trapped by them or something like that.
Yeah, so...
I don't know. I don't watch really...
Well, basically, the movie ended with, like, they were all trying to kill him, and he, like, kills all of them, like, sets the house on fire.
Even the girlfriend?
Oh, actually, no, he almost kills the girlfriend, and she was, like, egging him on to do it. And
Why?
Then he stopped. Well, she was like already like dying, I think, and he was choking her, and she's like, just do it. And then he was like, no, I'm better than this. And so then the movie ends with his coworker. They both work at the TSA. His coworker somehow finds him, And the movie ends with the coworker's like headlights come up and like it's him, and his coworker like takes him. He's like, "Hey man, come on, let's get out of here, let's go." And that's how the movie ended. Like, you know, like they were like happily ever after. The white family's dead, but
Even the girlfriend?
well, no, he just left the girl on the road. It wasn't like you don't really know if she died or not, but I don't think she did. But anyway, the point is, in reality, he would go to jail so quick because his evidence, his DNA was everywhere.
They didn't show that part, man.
Well, no, there's an alternate ending. Actually, there's an alternate ending where he actually does get sent to jail because even though it was self-defense, it didn't look like it, you know. So there's an alternate ending where he actually did get sent to jail, and the last scene shows like his coworker talking to him through like the glass on the phone thing, and the director Jordan Peele actually said like he chose not to go with that ending because he made the movie at the time where a lot of racial stuff was going on in the country, and he said towards the end though a lot of those racial issues were being taken care of, so he decided to go with a more like wholesome ending. But I mean, I get like okay, the ending was more happy, but it was just totally unrealistic, and I feel like yeah, the alternate ending would have been shitty because he was innocent, but it would have been what really happened. Because I mean, not saying that it was because he was black. I'm saying that like what it looked like was he just killed all of them. Like it didn't. You know, there was no like proof that it was like he was defending himself because they were about to like do shit to him.
There was like no contraptions or anything in the house, like him being held down or something like that.
No, I mean there's a woman laying in the road with his fingerprints around her neck. Obviously, that doesn't look good for him, you know.
Right.
The rest of the movie was great. The rest of the movie was really good. A really, really interesting concept for a movie. Like, I don't want to spoil it for you, but...
I'm never going to watch it.
Okay. Well, it's essentially about, like... It's about, like, mind control, to put it simple. But the movie, just, like, the concept's really interesting. And it's really weird, like, Jordan Peele directed it. Like, do you know him?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Key and
like...
Peele.
Yeah, Key and
Hilarious.
Peele and Mad TV.
Oh, my God. Manly Tears from Key and Peele. A clip from there. Oh.
Manly Tears.
Have you seen it?
I've seen, like, every clip. You'd have to describe it to me, though.
It's like they're in a basement and they're in like a round table and like someone got shot and then the other guy's crying. And they're talking about shit.
Oh, and weren't they laughing at him for crying?
Yeah.
He's like, do not laugh at this grown man
Yeah.
crying because he just lost his homie.
Alright, no, we're going to play it soon. Alright.
No, that's why it's so weird that he's directing horror movies now, because he's so funny.
Yeah. He's a creative dude.
Yeah, when he was in Mad TV, he was funny as shit, too.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's where he got his start. But, yeah, Keegan Peele's hilarious, dude.
Carvel, thanks you for coming. First order of business, I'm sure you all heard the twins got pulled out the river this morning. There ain't no secret. He and Carvel grew up in the hood together. So listen up. Carvel about to say some words.
I remember this, yeah.
Okay, you know what? Don't none of you look at them tears and think that shit is funny. Because it takes a big man to cry in front of his crew. Go ahead, Carvel.
Y'all know Twig was my boy. Back in the day, we used to pretend the sofa cushions was a fort. And we used to pretend that the floor was molten lava.
Okay, you know what, though? There ain't nothing funny about that. Of course this man is crying. Because he and Twigs was kids together. Okay? You know what I mean? They's best friends forever and Go ahead, Carvel.
Oh, my God.
We used to play Care Bear. Twigs and I would spend the good part of an afternoon trying to figure out which Care Bear we was.
Wish one of y'all would just start laughing, cause y'all know you think this is funny. Carvel over here blubbering and talking about Care Bears. But you know what? But you... Throw some manly tears, okay? Throw some manly ass tears right there that you looking at.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, Carvel. I'm sorry, man. That was a weird ass sneeze I just did right there. Can a brother get some Claritin up in here?
Some fucking Claritin up in here.
Go ahead, Carvel.
Twig always fancied himself Share Bear. I always thought of myself as more of a sunshine bear.
Okay, all you need to respect that right there, okay?
Oh my
Y'all
god.
need to listen to fun.
Doesn't he shoot him?
I'm sorry, man. You a Funshine Bear, man. I'm sorry. That is some funny.
Oh, yeah, shoots him.
Alright, let's go sell some crack.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty
Let's
fun.
go. Have you seen the one where they're always like, I said bitch?
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, you said bitch though? What? Yeah. Yeah. This is...
Alright.
Alright. You want to go ahead and wrap this up?
Yeah, that's a good amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah, we got about 47 minutes. That's pretty good. And I feel like we definitely covered a lot.
Yeah.
Covered a lot of movies. Okay. Let's see, how do we end this? So this is episode 3. We're gonna start doing this weekly again. Episode 4 is gonna be next week, next Sunday. Not sure what our content's gonna be as of yet, but we might have.
Oops.
Yep. Wow. Fucking
Sorry.
hell, dude. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do next weekend, but we might have a guest on. We were gonna have one on today, but situations didn't permit that to happen. So we might mix it up and have a third person on, which we're pretty excited about. We're still getting out the kinks with our recording and our setup, but it does seem like we're making some progress and we're getting a little bit better. So we hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you guys did, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends, and stay awesome. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.